Alrighty, I think we're live. I know my computer's pissing its pants right now because my fucking that's pissing its pants. Try to catch up, I think. Alrighty. Hello. Let me make sure you guys can hear me. The stream may lag for some reason. Apparently, you turn your PC off for 5 days and it starts shitting its pants. Don't know what's going on with it, but it's lagging like nuts. But hello everyone, welcome. I am back. I am live again. It has been 5 days. Yes, I've been gone for 5 days. For anyone who doesn't know where I've been, I have been out, technically you could say, technically out of the country, but you could also say technically not out of the country. Depends on how you think of it. I've been away. I have been, oh, yep, okay, my code is overloading. Fantastic. There we go. I have been in Scotland for 5 days. What's going on? What's it going? How's it going, Declan? Yes, I've been in Scotland. I've been in Glasgow for 5 days. It was fun. It was very much fun. And I will be talking about it today with you when my chat decides it wants to actually connect properly. Connecting to chat. Connected to chat. How are you doing today, Declan? So I've been in Scotland for 5 days. I've been at an event which is called UKSG. How was Scotland? It was Scottish, I would say. It was Glasgow, so I don't know if you've. I'm assuming you've probably been. My code is overloading again. Look at that. Yeah, I went to Scotland. I went to Glasgow. It was great. I stayed at a hotel on Queen Street, which is just across that road, the one across from Debenhams, near the station, near St Enoch's. That area. I was around that area. So yeah. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. It was a speedrun marathon that I ran for at once, so we're going to look at my run today. I've got their stream, their channel up, so we're going to look at all that. First, we're going to look at some pictures. Some pictures. So let's first look at all the stuffs. First of all, let's go in order. Here's a milkshake. This was a milkshake I took inside the St Enoch's. I'm literally from that. You're from Glasgow? Holy shit. Yeah, so we went to the shopping centre. I don't know if you've ever been to it. There's like an ice cream place. And it was like chocolate and a bueno. They made it into a thingy. It was really nice. I got a milkshake from there. It was really fucking nice. I found it really funny because I think I told you this, Declan. So I was on the way to Glasgow. What the fuck? Fuck's sake. God dang it. Yo, what's going on, Shannon? Shithole. Glasgow? Yeah, it is. Oh, shit. Hold on. Fuck. What's going on, Shannon? I thought it was you who said that shit. Oh, that's not what I did. Oh, God, where am I? What the fuck? What? Oh, God, my PC! There we go. I know the encoder's overloading, because apparently you turn your PC off for 5 days and it starts to completely shit its back. Okay, anyway. So, how is he doing? So we're going to play some Jedi Fallen Order in a little bit, but we're going to talk about me going away for a while, off for 5 days. Yeah. So there's like a little shopping centre. Yeah, it's near the St Enoch's subway tunnel train thing that we took. I just went to Laser Zone, which I don't have a picture of that, but I will get a picture now. It's on the Discord, so I'll grab it while I go through some of these. So yeah, it was a really nice milkshake. Don't know if you've been to it. Anyway, this was the day before, or this was actually the final day. So all this is on the final day because I've got to take pictures before the final day. Here's a video of, so after the event ended, after the event ended, we went to a Weatherspoons, which was pretty much right next door to the event that we were at, which was called, I believe, Crystal Palace, which I thought, I remember that being a football stadium. Or a team, not a football stadium, a football team. But yeah, we went to this one. We basically took it over. It was really funny. So here's the video of that. This was every, like, runner, attendee, staff member, everyone, basically. Yeah, Chris Pulsar also. Yeah. Some people are taking pictures of Glasgow's train station, North Central. Jack being funny. I've noticed you guys. Oh shit! I've noticed you guys can't hear that when I'm playing it. This is not much audience. So, I'll explain who all these people are in a minute. That one who flips off the camera, by the way, was a guy called the Jack of Hearts. He did my Fallout 1 run, which is really good. Or he commentated my Fallout 1 run anyway, so, yeah. Anyway, next we have, so this is, we were drinking now. This is where I was, now I was slightly tipsy in this picture, so that's why I look a little bit off, but anyway. So this is me, as you can tell. But then we have this guy. Now this guy was the main man. He was the big boy. He was the main man, the main one on the job. He was a guy, who was known as, he was called Paulister. Oh, his name is Paulister. That's not what I need. So he's like the guy who started the whole thing. He is, the main man. I forgot where it was posted. Was it in gallery? Oh God, I'm trying to find the pictures and show you. Fuck. Yo, what's going on, Fingers? Thank you for the follow. How are you doing today? This was Paulister. He was a lovely guy, great guy. Make sure my mic isn't buzzing. Great guy. He runs the whole thing. Your page is nice meeting you at UKSG. Same. Very fun. Very fun playing card games with you as well. But yeah. But as you can see, I'm home now. Oh, pressing everything. But yeah. So this is Paulister. Great guy. He can't do the event because he's Greek. Oh, he's from Greece, but he doesn't live there at the moment, and he has to do like a year of national service because that country still has it because apparently their country cannot defend themselves well enough. So, unlike us. So yeah. I did Google it while I was on the train today. I'm very tired because I was on the train for a while. But yeah, so this is this was this. They did get him some Iron Brew and this, which was very funny. But yeah, fuck's sake, gun it. All right, while you watch an ad, I'll go and fucking do this. Yeah, my phone keeps taking the fucking and him knows this because I was trying to take a picture of him and you'll see what I mean. Oh God, my phone is ass. I just need a picture. I don't know where that picture is. I don't know if it's in gallery, and I can't be asked to find out. So I'll wait a minute. Oh God, my phone is so... Why are you lagging? I haven't got any fucking apps open! Sorry, I'm raging because my fucking phone's being a cunt. Huh? Come on. Oh my God. Okay, fuck it. It's been on for like... It has been on for like many days. Alright, fuck it. I will show you the picture of all of us because fuck it. Actually, Fingers does show up in these pictures, by the way. I actually had to get all these onto my Google photos, so yeah. So here's me, Paulister, and here's me, Paulister, and Jack. Jack is a guy I've known for actually before UKSG, from the Fallout community, from Fallout Speedrunning, and thankfully he was there and he commented my run. It went quite well. I will show you that. Next we have me and I loved this guy. This guy. Oh, there's Fingers, by the way. He's very blurry, but there's Fingers, the guy in the chat. There you are, Fingers, if he's still in chat. There you are. Very blurry, but there is a better version, better look, a better quality version picture that you show up in. This was a guy called, I believe, oh God, I can never pronounce his fucking name. Skenme, I think, with a Y. He was funny. He was so funny. Like, from day one, he was funny. I tried to take a picture with him and someone else. I'm a very blurry guy. You can't see me unless you're wearing glasses. Yeah. But yeah, there you are. You can kind of tell because obviously the glasses and the hair. My phone keeps being... Look. Okay, now it's doing it. Turn off. Power off. There we go. Okay. This guy was funny. I love Skenme. He's so funny. Every time I spoke to him, he made me laugh. He's absolutely one of the funniest guys I've ever met. But yeah, there's Fingers. Actually, there he is. That's Fingers to hand. There he is. Look at him. Got along with Fingers quite well. Oh, there's thing. I actually took a picture with him straight after him. But yeah. A lot of great guys. There's actually one of the guys I roomed with. That's Gene. Great guy. Don't tell him I told you this, but he snores a lot. Like, I mean a lot. Like, they all snore a lot. I think I was the only one who was actually like, really quiet in bed. But yeah. But it was really fun. Again, this is from last night when we took over. We took over the local Weatherspoons. But yeah, there he was. And yep. Next we have me. This was Synthcat. He was a great guy. He was actually a guy I went to go get milkshakes with from the picture earlier. He was a very great guy. Yeah, there's a very beardy version of me. Yeah, to be honest, you can see I was very clean shaven. That's because I shaved that morning. So yeah. But yeah, there's me looking a bit strange. There's Synthcat. Synthcat's great. Actually, so fun fact, slight flex. I actually had pizza with him. So I had pizza with him that same day. Me and one of the organizers called Tricro went to go get pizzas at this really nice pizza place. That was the whole thing was like anarchy themed and shit. It was so nice. And then there's Jack with his little bear ears. Cool guy. Got along with him quite well. Played a lot of games together. But yeah, this is me and Austin. Austin was just an audience attendee. He wasn't like a runner or anything, but he was a very chill guy. Got along with him very well. But yeah, would that be Pizza Punks? I think it was. Yes, I think it was. I didn't know where we were going, so I just kind of followed Tricro and Synthcat. I didn't freaking know where we were going, so I just kind of went with them. But damn, the food was bang. But yeah. This is me and a guy called Blastomac. He was a very cool guy. Met him actually when we did a little Alcoholics Anonymous type beat, I guess you could say. We all sat in a circle and it looked like an Alcoholics Anonymous. We called it Speedrunners Anonymous because it was really funny. But yeah. Okay, so context on this one. This is funny. So you'll see, actually, you can kind of see that it's really shit quality until this picture. The context I want to state is I couldn't take this fucking picture with him and Hib. This was Hypnotics. Very funny, very great guy. But I could not take the fucking picture because he just wouldn't. He couldn't stop making me fucking laugh. Fucking Skenme wouldn't stop making me laugh. Like, my phone had a 5-second timer on it just so I could get the frame better. And he's like, "Oh fuck, you've got a 5-minute time." I'm like, "Oh, no, not 5 minutes, 5 seconds." And I lost my I was, like, slightly tipsy as well, so I find everything funny, but oh my god. Like, it was so funny. And then here I absolutely lost my shit. Here's where Sly Sonic came in. I gotta go and get food. Hope to get through. Yeah, same. Cheers run by fingers. I'm gonna show you out. I don't know if you stream, but I'll show you anyway. There you go. If you guys want to go and check fingers, they last streamed Metal Gear Solid 2. Nice. I enjoyed the Metal Gear Solid 3 run that was done yesterday by someone. I blasted my ears out from it though.
Nice.
That was a while ago. I gotta get back to streaming. That is a game. It's quite like an old looking photo. It looked a bit different in that picture.
Taking damage just as I saved.
Some people have told me that sometimes it brings up such old VODs. Some people said that they forgot their old VODs. Yeah, but cheers on my fingers. Have a good night. Have a good sleep because I'm assuming you're probably tired as well. Because I believe actually I don't think you live. I think you're Scottish as well, are you? I might be wrong about that. But anyway, so this is me. So here we got Sly Sonic. This is the guy that says Skenme, and then we have Hib over here. But then we eventually got a better picture with me, Hib, and Skenme looking a little scary there. Again, Skenme was just so funny. I remember it was during... So there was a girl called Leah who did a run. She's great, by the way, as well. I didn't get a picture of her, unfortunately, because I don't think she came with us. I think she just went straight home, or to a hotel. Because she was flying back, because she lives down south. So instead of getting a train, she thought it'd be easy to fly instead. And during that run, he was sat in on the hosting, like next to the host who was pauser at the time, and for some reason just staring at me. He would I'd look over and he's just staring at me, and then staring at the guy next to me, and it was funny, very funny guy. Next we have Rebel Dragon. Rebel Dragon, very great guy. He did he run? Yeah, he did. He ran a game called Street Boys, which everyone really loved. But yeah. Next, we have quite a few people here. I think this is Fingers again, but you've got me. I don't remember what this guy's name is. I don't remember what it was. We got Austin back again. This was Dino. Dino is a guy I've already known before because I ran. A lot of you guys might know I ran at that like Gamers Against Cancer event. That was my first ever one, which was the Arkham Asylum run I did, which was my first ever actual speedrun marathon. And Dino ran out of that. As well as me, obviously. There's me, by the way. Yeah, Pollister's kind of just chilling back there, but yeah. Oh, fun fact about Pollister: very expensive to pretend to be that man. I donated like £25 to that charity, pretending to be him, and then a bit more being myself. Oh yeah, so I'll shoot this picture. It's better. So there's a few people watching this picture. That's Sly Sonic. There's someone else. I think that's Broken Hyperlink. I might be wrong about that. That's Rekelt. But there are two people in this picture who are supposed to be in this picture. I didn't mean to get these three, but is me and Glenn, or Glenn Topher, or Glenn Topher, or something like that. Glenn is a guy I got along with very well. I really like. Glenn is. He's very quiet. Glenn is. I would say he's a very quiet guy. He wasn't very talkative, but he was very nice. I do want to talk about something. So I do want to quickly talk about something real quick. It's not like a drama or anything, but some people might know I have quite edgy humor. I'm a bit stupid. When I played Among Us, sometimes I've streamed it before, you may know that I'm like, who the fuck hated blah 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 so much to kill them? Well, I said the same thing in the game we were playing. It was a bit like Mafia, but a little bit different. It was a game he actually made, very interestingly enough. However, I think a lot of people automatically assumed and then I forgot his name because it was day one and I had just fucking met him. So I think some people just kind of assumed that I was like trying to insult him, which I wasn't. I just didn't remember his name, and then I always say like, "Oh God, who?" Because he died. He had died. He had basically died. He was like the first one to die. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was very awkward when it happened. But I did speak to both the people who one person who thought I was trying to insult him. I spoke to Glenn, and Glenn said no, I didn't insult him or anything. I was all fine. But I was very worried I did because I do get along with Glenn. He's a very nice guy, very very lovely guy. And then I don't know if it's his wife or his girlfriend or someone who he was with called CBK, who's like one of the safety team. She was there as well. She was like this actually her arm right here. Who I do have a picture of her, but yeah. Next we have CBK herself. There she is. So this is, I don't know if it's his wife or if it's his girlfriend. One of the two. I think they're in a relationship, or they're just good friends. I don't know. This is CBK. She was one of the safety team, which was really funny. But yeah, she was lovely. Again, she also wasn't really super talkative, but she was very lovely as well. This is Lola, who was I believe Jack's girlfriend. I might be wrong about that one. And then this is the Rixer. No, so this is the Rixer, or Ricky, was what his name was. However, I accidentally once, the first time I actually ever met him, or ever actually heard his name, I automatically started calling him the Rizzer for some reason. I meant to say the Rixer, but for some reason I said the Rizzer. So and I actually called him the Rizzer, and he was like, "Oh, it's the Rixer." I'm like, "Oh, right, fuck." And then after that, I just kept calling, and he found it funny, so I started calling him the Rizzer all the time. It was really funny, but yeah. Next, we have this guy. I don't remember his name, which is really upsetting. There's another picture that was also taken, which I haven't been sent yet, but yeah, this is the picture I have. My camera quality is so shit, by the way. Also, this lighting, Jesus. But yeah, this guy was fun. I got along with this guy. I spoke to him about like schedules and stuff. He was great. But yeah. Next we have Gene. There's Viper actually there, but here's Gene. Gene was a guy I roomed with. Gene and Rekelt were two people I roomed with in a hotel. Both absolutely fucking lovely guys. I got very open. Me and Gene actually were very open to each other. I'm not going to talk about it because it's all private. But we did get quite. Why does my PC keep disconnecting from? There we go. But we did get very open with each other and talk about our pasts and our life and stuff. And we got very open with each other. And I'm not going to talk about it on stream, but yeah. Next we have me, and then we have Dino again. And then we have over here, we've got Viper. Viper is one of the staff members who... I got along with him. I don't know where he's from, but he has a thick accent. I don't know where his accent's from, but it's very interesting. And we have Dino again. Dino, I've already talked about Dino. He's great. Here's me, and here's... Here's Raquel. Now, I brought this up this morning before we set off because I've just come back from Glasgow. I was in Glasgow this morning. This was Raquel. Raquel was great. So again, he was a guy I roomed with. He's actually another staff member who was also on tech and a few other things. He was great. I love his little supervillain look he kind of gave the camera. It was very funny. But yeah. Next we have me, and I'm not gonna lie, I actually don't know who he is. I just saw he's part of the group and I was like, fuck it, I'll take a picture of him. But hopefully someone could fill me in on what his name is because I don't know. Here's me and here's Tricross. This is this one of the organizers who I don't want to be too. I don't want to say too. Oh, God no. I don't want to like. How do I say this? I At first I didn't really get super along with him, but then eventually he kind of grew on me, and I eventually started. We kind of because like first like especially if you're two different people. Like, me and him are just two different people. Like we have two different personalities, you know. But eventually I kind of learned like kind of how to like kind of. I kind of found a middle way if you get what I mean. But yeah, can you do that guy's accent? I might be able to tell you where he's from. I can't. I don't know. It's like a Yorkshire accent, but it's also not. It's like he's from the south and the Yorkshire. He's from England, but I don't know what his accent is. I don't think he didn't have a run, did he? Viper? No, he didn't have a run. But yeah. I might have to refresh this. I do have to refresh this. Yes. Let's have a look. Nope, I don't. Is it? It's not. Why the fuck is it not? Oh no, I had it on my phone. Oh no. Sorry, these are on my Google Photos. Let me not show you all that. But yeah, it was such a good event. Let me see if I can find. Let me see if I can find the picture on my phone. I would find the picture from Laser Quest, but I don't actually know where it. Oh, it is on my phone. Is that picture? It's here. Hold on, Google Photos. Google Photos. Where's that? Is that picture down here? Okay, well that's one. Okay, let me not show you that, because that is private stuff that I don't want to show anyone. Jesus Christ. I have. Why? Okay, it's not that. It's on my gallery, right? Yeah, that's on my gallery. I can't share that Google Photos. Why not? Why not let him do that? It should be on here. So let's budget out. Hold on. This is gonna take me a minute because I can't fucking find it anywhere. Nope, that's not one. Hold on. Shit. Plus maybe. No, it. God. Alright. No, I can't do that. Yeah, I can't actually do that. I might like my PC for a minute. Let me just open up Facebook. Some of these I put on Facebook, so just so my family knew what the fuck I was doing. Let me see if I can get the pictures that were from when I. Well, there's a few pictures. Let's get the picture from when we. So after the stream ended, we had like a group picture of everyone. So let me see if I can find that. I need to be careful as well because it's going to say with my family. That's when I'm putting Carlisle on the way to Leeds, which that was hours ago. Here we go. Okay. I don't think I have the laser tag picture, do I? Oh no, I might have that laser tag picture somewhere. Oh, there it is. No, that's the Austin picture. Hold on, I'm sorry. I need to get some pictures up. Okay. Oh, Fingers did join us for Liz. Oh god, I forgot if Fingers joined us for Liz. I'll name who all these people are, though most of you will probably fucking know. Well, you won't, but I'll know. Oh god, there's people actually. Oh god. Okay, I'm gonna have to. Oh god. Oh, my PC's lagging. My mouse isn't moving anymore. Can I? Yep, there we go. That's better. Okay. Hey, Crafter, welcome. Just showing about. Just kind of talking about where I've been for the past 5 days. So this is us. This was us at a Laser Quest zone place in Glasgow. Before this was actually before the event began. So let's name who all these people are. So from left to right, we have Jack, fellow Fallout speedrunner. We have his, I believe, girlfriend, Lola. She was great. She was lovely. Fingers, who was in the chat earlier. I know main code is overloading whenever I move my mouse. Fuck off. This is Sonic Anim. He's a Sonic speedrunner. No, he's not. He's not a Sonic speedrunner. He was a Time Crisis speedrunner. Which I've actually missed the run because I had to go do something, but it was very good. There's me, obviously. There is Austin. This is Melissa. She was great. She was lovely. We had Dominoes together. And then this is the guy I ruined with, Gene, who also, very great guy. Yeah, Crafter, I've been in Scotland for 5 days. I don't know if you knew. I think I've talked about it before, but you might not have been here when I talked about it. Right, so here we go. Right, let's show some pictures of the group pictures. So, this is everyone who was at the event. This was just after the stream had ended. This was just after their stream had ended. And I'll name everyone. So we have Tricro, don't know his name. This was Hoods. Hoods is a Twitch partner, big boy. But yeah, hope you're doing well. Yeah, I'm doing all right. I'm relaxing. But yeah, here's Poster. He's obviously the guy who ran the whole thing. This is Chloe. She was great. She actually, I think she was learning tech during it. Welcome back, son. How you doing today? This is Broken Hyperlink. This is Argic. Very funny guy. Very funny Scottish man. There's me, just behind Argic. I don't know what this guy's name was. There was a few of these who were attendees. But yeah, this was everyone who's the event. This is Christian. Sorry. This was Man in Blue, though we did take the piss out of him for wearing more than thing. So there's actually so fun fact. How I actually went to this event was through a website called Oingus or Ungus or whatever. And what's really funny is if we zoom this in a little bit, this guy is the guy who actually owns the site, which would very surprise me. But yeah, we have the Little Big Planet group here. These were just a group that only stuck together as they only ran Little Big Planet. And then there's Blaster Mac again. And then these were some attendees, and here's Dave, and here's Hib just standing on a chair. Here's Rixer standing on a chair as well. There's Leah, there's Melissa, there's Reek just standing in the corner like that. There's Liam. Liam's great. Who else? We have Fingers right there. There's what's his name? Glenn. Forgot for a second because there's a lot of people. Who else do we have? We have Dino. We've got Viper. We have this guy. This was Delta. We've got. Here's Lola just kind of hiding behind me. We've got. I don't remember some of these pictures. There's Faye. There's Synthcat. There's Gene. This guy here, I don't know what his name was. He was great. Let me see if I can find it. If I can zoom in. This guy right here, he was just an attendee, but he was so nice to talk to. Yeah, obviously here's Dave, Big to Dave. Here's Sken, no, not Sken Me. Obviously these were just a Little Big Planet lot. This guy was Ronald. He was great. He had a few runs. He actually started off the event. There's a guy hiding behind. This was Dunkte, by the way. He owns the site Awungus, which is where you can submit your speedruns to run at marathons and shit. But yeah. Who else do we have? Who else do we got? Who else do we have? I think this might have been a tech guy, but I might be wrong about that one. Here's Slice Sonic chilling in the back there. Who else do we got? Who else do we got? Who else do we got? I'm going to be honest with you, I think that might be it. Yeah, I think that's it. So yeah. And then here's all of us in a pub. after that picture, we were all in a pub. So yeah, there's the pub right there. There's me holding a cider. I had a cider. I was tipsy by this point, by the way. So let's name a few of these. This guy here, he's also in the other picture as well. He's somewhere in this picture. I don't know. It's try and find someone in a picture. I think was he even in the picture? Maybe he wasn't. Oh yeah, here's TaskBot, by the way. TaskBot's like this bot they had that can do speedruns if you code it well. But yeah, here's all of us in a pub. You probably recognize some things in here from the pictures I was showing earlier. This guy here, by the way, was he was like the guest. He was like a guy who was like hired to like help guests and shit for the hotel that the event was at. So he was basically like the guy who helped us with a lot of things and stuff. Or helped, not me, but yeah, Paulister and all the other orgs and stuff with the event. And yeah, so fun facts about this picture. This was taken by Jack, which is why you can kind of see he's not in it. Jack actually stood on a chair, and I was so worried he was getting trolled for it. He stood on a chair, and and what was really funny was everyone started yelling "safety." They're like "safety team," and then this woman here, Broken Hyperlink, is one of the safety team. So she just started hiding, and she was like, "Hey, we're outside the Leonardo. You know, I'm no longer safety for right now. My jurisdiction has ended." But yeah, and then back to this picture again. But now, let me show you the event, which is in this one here. So this is my run. We're going to look at my run, chat. So this was my speed run. As you can see, Fallout, its page, any percent. This was at 8 in the morning, by the way. I want to say that real fast. But let's get ready. So obviously this says Jack was on commentary, which was
morning. We have had.
That scared me. God, Mike scared the shit out of me from it. Oh, so I want to quickly a few quick mentions. There was a few people who weren't in that picture who were at the event. Some people weren't because they were only there for a day or they just went home. That was the only people who were there for the final day. Some of those were obviously there the whole time, though. Like me, I was there all the time. But like Mike wasn't here because he had to go and deal with something, and then there was also a guy called Tiny Tim who was he was so good. Tiny Tim was great. I may as well show you the opening as well, the opening of it. But anyway, let's watch my Fallout run, shall we? I feel like it's a good time to put my Fallout run on. Mike's gonna start speaking in a minute. So
just while we continue our setup for the morning, we have had an £8.
Let me skip forward. It's such better control when you're on a PC. Holy fuck. So things I actually want to rewatch in this. Oh god, okay, there's no point in supposed to it. This setup took forever because the game just would not fucking launch. Wait, so it did, but then I changed the setting by accident. It fucked it. I was like, fuck. We fixed it though. We did fix it. Here we were just like, how the fuck are we gonna fix this? Oh, the setup was so long.
Looking to bring.
Well, here we go.
There
we go, right here. The setup was so long.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to.
There I am! So, by the way, this was me trying to do my. This was me. Oh, so one thing I want to talk about. Is it still there? Yes, there it is. So you'll probably notice I am wearing... I was trying to do what I've seen a lot of other people do when they've done their runs, which is just kind of sit there with your hands by your knees. But if you look here, you can see I'm wearing a little badge. Here is that badge. As you can see, it said its page, had my pronouns on it. There was also cool. We got a little cool little crocodile type thing from Gene actually. But yeah, as you see, I had an audience. Obviously, we had Big to Dave. Fun facts about this run: we got locked out the room the morning this was supposed to happen. We got locked out the room, which was devastating. We couldn't get in the room. Thankfully, Mike, who's a staff member, Alan Mad Mike, who I have met prior to the event, this event actually. he thankfully went down and showed he was a staff member and all that. But yeah, poor Jack. I want to say this real quick. Props to Jack. Jack did like he was doing commentary till like 3 in the morning because the schedule was so fucked. And then eventually he woke up for this fucking run at like 7 in the morning. After he only had like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He only had 4 hours sleep in this. I had like 6 because I went to sleep at like 11. So
to UKSG Green 2020.
Yeah. So here I moved the chair because I noticed I'm slightly out of camera shot. Because how they had it was there was like a camera So how they had it was there was like a desk, and there was another desk over there where you had tech, and then you had thing. There was like PCs. There was like it was very well done. There was like lights right next to us, and there was like a camera right in front of us. And stuff like that, and yeah, and obviously they'd set the camera up so we were both in frame, and I was like slightly out of frame, and yeah.
Vibe. I am your new host for this morning. I'm Howling Mad Mike.
And yes,
now before we just get on to the run, I'm gonna.
Yes, I want to bring this up. Yes, my pronouns are she, her, / it. If you want to call me it, that is fine. I don't care.
Try and make this as quick as I can because we are running a smidgen behind. Nothing that we can't.
I love Amy's got a crown on.
catch
You
up
put the
with,
crown
I'm
on
sure.
everything.
But just to remind everyone, we are raising money for Crisis. Crisis is a charity dedicated to looking to bring help and support to people with homelessness. So if you can donate, you have the linked comment in the chat. If you can literally just do !donate in chat, or if you just scooch down below the Twitch stream, you'll find the links. We have a busy day ahead, so also ! schedule if you'd like to see what we've got coming up. But just as a quick reminder, it is a new day, so we have new incentives. So we have, I'm just checking them out.
We had to fucking wait for Mike to finish this entire like opening thing so we could start our run, which I didn't mind. I just kind of sat there and listened to it, and then I also prior to this, the reason why Jack starts commentating before I do, we agreed on that. While they were setting up, Jack was like, "Do you want to start it, or do you want me to open?" I was like, "You can introduce it, and then you introduce me, and I'll yeah."
Definitely the person who opened them, so I should hope I know them. We have an incentive for snipper clips where you can choose. Let us draw something, maybe a flag, maybe so basically looks like we're getting a custom drawing. We also have the choose the Spider-Man costume for Spider-Man 2000 later today, and rather interestingly we have the Obama Jack bonus mod showcase for Jack and Daxter later. Yes, that is and it comes with a comment.
I was surprised, by the way, that I actually had a fucking audience. I was shocked. I thought there was going to be no one.
My fellow Americans, Ricky showed us the heads of hosting this cool mod for Jack and Daxter. Can we raise funds? Please do make sure to this already. M-O-R-T.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm just going to get.
So I submitted it. When I submitted this, after it got accepted, we were then given a submission page if we had any incentives. Incentives are basically something during a run that people can then donate to see. But for mine, it was just an open bid to whoever raised the most money or donated the most money and put it to that incentive could pick a name. And the winning name. We got like the Master and a few other random names. But the main one we got was Mort, which was based on the Mort the Chicken run, which was done by this guy, aka Rico.
Straight into it page. In regard to the donation incentive for the character name, the winner with £26 and £90, we actually had a few entries on this, is Mort, M-O-R-T. Take it away.
Alright, good morning, gamers. It's Paige, and I'm Jack to Hearts,
You said put Mort, and I was like, fuck it, we'll put in all caps instead.
veterans of Fallout speedrunning right here. Well, I am, certainly.
By the way, when I have been told that I will be being sent this, and I'm allowed to post it to my own YouTube channel, so that will be happening when I get sent the clip, when they cut it down.
Are you confident for your run, Paige?
Nope, but we'll see how this goes.
Well,
As I hear that, it's really fucking quiet. I don't think I put the mic close enough to my face.
Hi, I'm Paige. Yeah, let's get into this. I would say. Are you ready?
yep, ready.
Okay.
Yeah, the mic is way too fucking far away from my face, but they didn't say anything.
Tres, dos, uno, go!
Now, I want to state real quick, what's weird is I could hear him, the host, and Tech in my head. In my ear. I could hear everyone in my ear headphones who had these mics on. Apart from obviously the audience, but there were speakers here, and the speakers here, and there was like speakers like here, and that was just so the front and back could hear everything. But yeah.
Ooh.
Alrighty, so we're gonna speak to our favorite old man, the Overseer. Yeah, so this is Fallout 1, came out in 1997. Part of the long-running franchise before Bethesda got their grubby mitts on it. Yeah, so. This is a cave.
Quickly, you'll notice I actually had an absence there.
7. Part of the long-running franchise before Bethesda got their grubby mitts on it.
I had a small absence there.
But yeah, so this is a cave. One thing you're gonna notice, now it is a turn-based RPG, unlike Bethesda
Absence, which has to do with their plot, so just for everyone's case.
games where it's pretty much just run and gun and go crazy. Okay, I don't know what bird, but a rat.
There's one more rat. You aggroed one of the rats.
Yep.
Reset.
That's fine. Like that.
Yeah. So Paige right there was just using a little combat glitch, which allows us to get past all of the enemies. If you
Alright,